It's Ange. It's Thursday, November 16th, and you are listening to Divinely Connected. Yesterday's message was a trip. Didn't see that coming. But I feel like it was just so valuable. And you know what? And today's energy is very much of the same. So if you didn't catch yesterday's episode, scroll back, take it in. You're going to want to. Now, we do have high energy, high standards, high passion coming in. The only issue is that it's also coming in with lack of stability, lack of resources, and loss of balance and harmony. And so there is a mix match in the energy. And this is when this happens, it doesn't mean that your ideas are bad or your inspiration is bad or meaning like it, inaccurate or not the right timing. It just means there's something that is off balance because you should be happier than you are and you should be feeling more joy than you are and you should have more pep in your step than you are. And there's almost this feeling of like, why can't you see that this is a blessing? Because the greed card came out and it almost just feels like, look at everything that's in front of you. When is it going to be enough? When is it going to be enough for you to be happy and content? Listen, contentment doesn't mean that you don't have goals moving forward, right? Content doesn't mean settling. It doesn't mean that there's not going to be any more momentum or more change, right? It means that you're going to feel like you're enough through every experience moving forward. There's peace and contentment within you knowing that you're good even if we don't hit these goals and the things don't change, right? But for a challenge because you like to challenge yourself, you're going to go for it, right? You're going to continue forward, but you're not doing it to prove your worthiness to yourself, right? And so you can be content and at peace and still ambitious. It's when ambition comes in and it feeds your ego and you're believing the lies, right? The lies that you're better than they are and they are just so beneath you. And once you have this job title or this amount of money in your bank account or this car or this house, then you're going to be happy. Then you're going to be successful. It's not, you will never be happy and successful until you decide that you are happy and successful. There is no material object, there is no job title that is going to do that for you. And that's where you see people who have massive success that have climbed very high and really lack in that peace and contentment and happiness and joy. And so your whole life is a progress, right? We are constantly a work in progress. And once you get to completion, you're not in physical form anymore. It's like, don't rush that shit, right? And so you want to find the joy in the journey. You want to find the joy in the process of growing and learning and expanding and not just rushing to the title or to the job or to the money and think that that's what's going to give you happiness. You need to find happiness throughout. You should be enjoying yourself. Right. And so there's so much that comes in, and no matter what it is, no matter what the goal is, if it's romantic relationships, if it's building a family, if it's creating an income or a reputation for yourself, whatever it is, it doesn't happen overnight. And you need to build the foundation to be able to receive it. Because if there is no foundation when you receive it, it's not going to last. And so find the joy in the building of the foundation. One step at a time, one brick at the time. Creating this foundation is what is going to allow you to sustain your success, whether your success looks like love or family or health or wealth, whatever it is. There's nothing wrong with having goals, there's nothing wrong with having material abundance. But if you believe that that is what is going to equate to you feeling successful and enough, you will always be disappointed. I'm going to leave that with you to think about. Come back tomorrow for tomorrow's daily message.